Why aren't you fixed? It is true. It's not fixed yet. But besides me coming out here every day and staring at my gorgeous muffler that I have only used once, look at that. I don't even have any carbon in there. That's sad. We gotta fix that. But it will be fixed by Halloween. So Tuesday, this bike will be back on the road. Turns out, I'm gonna get a lot of crap for this. The shaft, like, you know, the clutch shaft, that was fine. There was nothing wrong with the clutch shaft. Turns out, if I can get my light in here, the derailing arm, or whatever you want to call this bolt just came loose, and it twisted itself. That was it. That was my only issue. The bike was fine. Nothing, you know, broke. Nothing gave out. That was it. And all the replacement shafts were so abused, they won't go on. So I do have a replacement one coming. I wish I ordered it a little early because it would be fixed by now. But I didn't think that that was the issue. So what that means is I could get a new shaft, or I could rebuild the whole clutch. So pretty much I'm replacing this, this, all this, the shaft, and I'm keeping that drive sprocket. All that's going away. Now, the pads I do have to pull out and put them in the new one because these pads are still good. I will upgrade them eventually, but they work. And I know I got a lot of crap about my other bike's clutch pads. I know, they sucked. There's nothing I can do about that. But I am rebuilding the whole clutch. I'm going to put a heavier spring in there so I get a lot better grip. I'm going to put possibly a heavier spring here just by stretching this one out. And I'll have beater parts now. I know, and I shouldn't use the word beater because I know people are probably going to be pissed because that means the bike could break again. And I literally haven't ridden this bike in a week. And it's killing me. I wanted to have this engine broken in 3 days, do a tank of gas a day, maybe even 2, and just take it on a long ride and forget about it. But I had a couple issues besides the clutch, and that I didn't mention these. One, it was really loud, and I couldn't really take it anywhere. 2, I had to relearn, and I know this is a stupid excuse, but I had to relearn and teach myself how to ride the bike again with a good clutch. Because my other one, here it is. These pads were so shaved down that I could dump the clutch. And I mean, it would grab really well. But, I have to turn my lights back on. They would grab really well. You know, and I could dump the clutch. They'll slip a little bit, but they'll hook. And starting it was a little bit of an issue, but they would hook. And, you know, so I never really needed to replace them or wanted to, even though pads are like $4. But what I thought was, why not use these pads and then I'll just shave them down, you know, over the break-in period. And that's what I did. And it was very bumpy the first couple rides because I wasn't used to having a clutch that right when I dumped it, it would grab, you know. So that was an issue. It wasn't really an issue. It was just like a weird thing that I had to get used to. One other issue was my spark plug. I was running on the stock spark plug for about 60 miles. That's about what's on this motor. Is just 60, nothing special. But I'm shocked that the stock spark plug held for that long. Now at the end of that, when the clutch shaft gave out and and stuff, it was jerking really bad when I would accelerate, and that did make me nervous. I didn't want to, you know, have it die on me and I have to pedal home. So I didn't really take it far, with maybe like within 3 miles of where I live. And that was good enough for me. But I have like 8 because of the Will It Run series, because I always went through a plug and I would change it right after we film it. And, you know, I'd run it, and then when I ran out of gas, I would drain it, you know, wash it out a little bit, and then change the plug out because I knew the plug would be gummed up. I have about 8 of these auto light plugs, and I still have it. I put a new CDI on the bike because I did not like the other one. I don't know, I just didn't care for it. I had some issues. This is the old plug wire, and you had to unscrew the caps on the plug and it would fit on. The auto light plugs that I have do not do that. They are strictly, you put the top on and you like it. So I don't have that luxury. So I had to pull this wire off and stick that one on. And that's how I was able to do it. And that also scared me because I didn't want to ride it too hard or too far and have it give out on me. Look at that lovely chrome intake. I've never seen a bike with chrome intakes like that. It's a cool little feature. But you know, I'd almost maybe buy the chrome exhaust, but I think the black and the orange go well together, because I will be keeping this color for a while because I actually really like it. You know, I'm going to touch up the little spots that I missed. But I really like this color, especially with the fluorescent gas tank. I think it works well. So yeah, that's basically the story of why my bike isn't fixed yet. And I'm just waiting on FedEx. That's the only thing. You know, the second the FedEx truck comes, I'm going to rip it out of his hands, go in the garage, fix it, and then when it's done, and maybe even fixing it, I will do an Instagram live stream of the startup, how it, you know, hearing what the new pipe sounds like. You know, I always answer any questions in those live streams. Or if you just want to send pictures of your bike or whatever, just do it on Instagram. It's so much easier and it's faster for me, because YouTube, I have to be at my computer to respond to all the comments. So I usually do it either during the middle of the day when I'm like during school stuff, or, you know, at night when I'm going through all the comments and all the stuff, you know, the views and subscriber counts and all that fun stuff. And it's just easier to do it on Instagram. So just follow me right here. We have a lot of fun, you know, and you get to see some behind the scenes of, you know, how we really are, you know, stupid stuff that we're doing, like with baby bike, the electric bikes, the car, and just all the bikes and stuff. And you get to see how we really are, because if you think we're weird on camera, you should see how we are when we're not in front of the GoPro. So please just be patient. It'll be on the road by Wednesday, hopefully. And if it's not, I will do a gas bike video. I don't know what it will be, but there will be a gas bike video Wednesday. And it's not going to be a fixing what I broke, because, you know, I'm getting tired of making those. I just want it to run. And I'm not going to abuse it, you know, off camera like I kind of used to do. I'm literally going to park the bike and leave it and just electric bike it everywhere. So this bike is always running for the channel. And that's basically what I'm dedicating this bike for now. If you have any questions about, you know, the bike builds, or, you know, what we're doing or whatever, you can always DM me on Instagram. It's right here again. But also send me pictures of your bikes, because I want to see what you guys did with yours, stock or aftermarket, to see if maybe some of those mods will go on here. Who knows? Just send me a picture. I want to see what everyone's bikes looks like, because, you know, I always have fun looking at it, and then, you know, I can see how, you know, far you went in the modification world, like I kind of did, which next is a ported piston. And or just see if you kept it stock and how well it's running stock, because I never had good luck with stock. But Yeah, I just want to see what y'all have done with them. So yeah, send them right here. And I respond to everything on Instagram. It doesn't matter how stupid or weird it is. I will always respond.